Hello chat boys out there. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys about what I got to do on my day. So this morning I got ready for the day ahead and I had a cup of tea and some chocolates for toast. Went onto my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and listened to it on the radio and listened to Kylie Minogue performing 3 of her new songs from the Golden Album. Such a great album, I absolutely love it. Then I went on to work on my new chapter to my book and worked on some new songs. Went and drew and worked on some Switch Stories, so I got a doll show slash game. Played with my main project doll and sorted my dolls and doll set for my playing my doll goes show. My dad got back from work and he went off to bed, and my younger sister was at work and so was my younger brother. My older brother is in uni and my younger sister had been at work and she got back and she went off out with her mates, and my old sister was at school camp and she's not back and she's at her house, and I went and drew and played with my main cricket doll and did some doll photography. Went on a massive walk and went off to my town's castle and had a go around the gardens and took some nice photos of the flowers. Then went off to the charge shops and I looked around the charge shops. Wasn't really much there, so I didn't really get anything. I got a Slate magazine and an apple tiger from the corner shop and then got a cheeky Greggs for my lunch. Then went and sat and read the Slate magazine, and I had my rucksack with me and I got my book out and read my book in the shade under the tree at the Mondays. Then went and did some more nature photography, and I just loved the sunny weather. It's been such a lovely sunny day, and I then watched some episodes of Hobby Cartoon Doctors when I got back, and some period drama stuff like Finding Pleasures and Downton Abbey, and I watched DRSOS, Escape Tree Grand Designs, and some other house buying and house makeover and garden makeover shows. I watched British Bake Off, Cake Boss, and MasterChef, and some other cooking show stuff. And I also watched. Yeah. Yes, please. Sorry about that. That's just my grandma just asking if I want a cup of tea, and the answer is always going to be yes, because I'm an absolute addict for cups of tea. I mean, if you cut my arm, instead of blood, tea would probably come out. And yeah, so I read some Marvel and DC comics and some Doctor Who comics, and read some manga how to draw books, as I'm really into manga and anime, and did some fashion designing, and did some dolls and dust off eBay, Amazon Smith, and did some Bratz illustrations on Google Images. I absolutely love Bratz illustrations, and watched some cake making videos on YouTube, and also these illustration videos by these people who've been making illustrations that are like things like flower petals and food and things like that, and it's just so creative and absolutely awesome, and I absolutely love it. And I watched some Doctor episodes and some DVDs and some CDs and vinyl, and I watched some Dollhouse Store videos and doll collection videos, and watched some short films and some web series stuff and some stuff off BBC Player, catch up and record, and I watched The Sound of Music, Mary Poppins, and some other musical films, and watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, Bugsy Malone, and watched Moulin Rouge, and watched Chicken Run, and Watson Castle the Rabbit, and some other animated TV shows and films, and watched some cartoons and some classic Disney films and shows, and watched the live action Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella, and saw the trailer for the live action Dumbo coming out in 2019, and I cannot wait for that. And I watched one of the High Power films, and watched some Marvel and DC shows and films, and watched the Runaways, Shadowhunters, Supernatural, Merlin, Charmed, Primeval, and Zodiac Avengers, and some other sci-fi and fantasy stuff. I absolutely love sci-fi and fantasy, and I also played out in the garden with my dog Harvey and threw the tennis ball for him. My dad got back from work and he went off to bed. He then got back and went off and sorted out the stuff for the 50th anniversary of the school that he cadets for. That's in a few weeks' time, and he's getting everything ready for that. And I then played with my computer doll and sorted all my computer dolls out, and I watched some old Disney and Nickelodeon and CBBC and Cartoon E2 and Boomerang shows and films, and watched some Scooby-Doo DVDs and Devon the Holograms, the animated series, and watched the Tom and Jerry movie and the Drake and Josh movie and Hannah Montana movie, and some other Disney and Nickelodeon films and shows and movies. And I listened to a bit of Panic Disco, a bit of Coldplay, a bit of Tears for Fears, Duran Duran, Cardi Rogue, and a bit of Madonna and some other musicians and bands. And I played on Minecraft and Subway Surfer, and played on the DS on Mario Kart, and played Ludo, Sorry, Snake and Ladders, Cheat, and some other cards and board games with my siblings. And my young sister got back from being out, and she was up in her room blasting out her music. And my young brother was back from being at college, and then he went off to work. And then I watched Say Yes to the Dress and watched RuPaul's Drag Race, Britain's Got Talent, The Voice, Strictly, and some other competition stuff. And I watched some dog game shows that people have created, and then played by dog as their show and some filming and editing of that. Worked on some scripts and stories for my dog game, sorted out the dolls and dollhouse and my doll set and props, and did some colouring pages and some word searches and some puzzles. And I watched Ever After, Avatar, Spaceballs, and some other sci-fi films and shows. I watched some old stuff like Skins, Waterloo, Green Show, Degrassi, and some other stuff like that. I watched Birds of a Feather, Golden Girls, and Sex and the City, the films and show. And watched Glee and some other musical and dance drama stuff. I watched High School Musical 2, one of my favourite high school movies of them all. I watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, The Breakfast Club, and some other classic 80s films. Loved the 80s so much, such a great era. And I did some doll photography and some pre-cut doll photography and sorted my pre-cut result. Painted by my pre-cut doll, and for my lunch I had a cheesy book of toasty and a cup of tea. And I then sorted out my pre-cut dolls. My grandma and grandpa popped over, and they went off home, and I worked on some new songs and played on my keyboard a bit, and watched some episodes of Kim Possible, the Lizzie McGuire show, and watched the Lizzie McGuire movie and some other Disney stuff. And I watched today's Henry and Neighbours, and watched some old episodes of Coronation Street and Dot 2 and some other stuff like that, and watched Amadale, EastEnders, Hollyoaks, Coronation Street, Henry and Neighbours, and some other sci-fi and soap stuff, and watched some musical stuff like Fun Job Cats and stuff like that, and watched some YouTubers covering some songs. Did a bit of karaoke, love a bit of karaoke, I do. And I watched Oliver and watched 101 Dalmatians, one of my favourite films ever. I absolutely love Dalmatians, and one of my good friends has a Dalmatian, and I just love Dalmatians so much. They're so great, such pretty dogs, and I would love to get a Dalmatian someday. Devon Harvey, still love you to bits. Love my dog Harvey, he's so great. He just loves to play all the time. From sunrise to sundown, he'll just be out in the garden wanting someone to throw his tennis ball for him, because he just loves to be outside playing out in the garden all day long. And I got my bag and stuff ready for going out tomorrow, as I'm going to be going out and I'm ready to go with my mates and having a good catch up with them. And I cannot believe I'm going to be 21 soon. It's crazy how fast it's going. My grandparents were saying about my workplace and saying, don't worry if you don't get it. My mum's also said that. I'm not worried if I do, if I don't. Not down the road, there's plenty of other jobs out there. Hopefully, in the future, I would be able to find a job that was being advertised there that suited my needs and go for it. And who knows what could happen. I'm starting a new chapter of my life, and I'm really looking forward to it. I have had such a great time doing both work placements. Although working in the cafe wasn't the best, it still helped me gain so much more confidence, and having to change placements due to that helped build my confidence up. And I have now done two placements, and it's helped me a lot. and I've learned a lot of transferable skills that can help me further along the line and help me get into different jobs. So I'm really happy at my time in my third year at college, and now going to be college free. In 2 weeks' time, I will be done with college and out into the big wide world of work. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. I can't wait for this new chapter of my life to begin. And I hope you've all had a lovely day, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.